Hi, girls. Hi, Slick. Hey, girls. You find anything good? There's Harley. All right, we're gonna go out. Oh, there's Rocky. There's Munchkins. He's our indoor cat, but he likes to come outside and say hello. Huh. Oh, chickens are gonna follow me. If the cats try to get the chickens will fight and they will win. Won't you, girls? Oh, there's a cat right out there. That looks like Winks. She's the baby girl. This out here is our fire pit where we burn like branches and stuff like that we clip. And then I'm taking you, hold on, let's look. You can see the sky and the trees. And the color has changed. Hold on, stay tuned. I'm going to show you our pumpkins. They've gotten a lot bigger. Okay, let's see. Oh. Are you following me, huh? Are you following me? Okay. Let's go check the pumpkins. Annie and Bonnie are in the house because they were just outside, so I snuck out here. This is our accidental garden. Don built this big berm so that he could do target practice and shoot into the berm. Well, he took a bunch of dirt from over here where we were going to plant our garden, and we did, and then we thought it wasn't gonna grow. And so he took all the dirt from over there with this big bobcat and he pushed it up over here. And then at the end of the summer, pumpkins started sprouting up. Look at that big one. And then there's one in here. So I did not know that pumpkins were green until like the end when they start turning orange. Had no idea. I thought they were watermelons at first. Oh, look, here's another one. Oh, look, something ate that one. That's okay. I'm gonna stand this guy up so that he doesn't get flat. But, I mean, hopefully they turn before it starts freezing. Oh, there's Rocky. So look, it grew from over here. This huge vine grew to here, and there was this huge gourd hanging from the vine there. But honestly, I don't know what it was. And I mean, I cut it up and thought about eating it, but I didn't want to. And then I gave it to the chickens and they didn't want to eat it either. So probably dodged a bullet there. I honestly don't know what it was. So I don't know if you know this, but all of my girls are named after the last 9 first ladies, which I think is hilarious. Nancy Reagan, fun fact, was the first to lay the eggs. And then Eleanor Roosevelt, of course. Seems the golden ones are laying eggs first. The cats like to play back here. This is where they catch mice and other little things, which is really handy because we're out here in the country, so there are rodents. Though I've honestly never seen a mouse until I started finding dead ones on my porch that the cats like to play with. So they've been there all along, I just never saw them. We've got the boats out here until we're gonna park our boat in the garage for the winter, and then the second one is our friend Danford's boat, and he's gonna come winterize it so he can leave it outside. Too bad our basement doors aren't wide enough to park the boat in the basement, because the basement is sure big enough. But here, let's... Ooh, look at this sunset. You can see the water now that there's no leaves on the trees. There's the lake. These are our big windbreakers. We get so much wind off the lake. Huh, girls? It gets windy around here. So the girls stay in their pens throughout most of the day and all night, but I like to let them out maybe for the last hour or two before sunset so that they can go forage for things, and little bugs and grass. And here's the chicken pen. I got their house, and then I didn't want to just leave them in that little area all day long, so I wanted them more room to run. So they were running wild and free, but then they were pooping all over everything. See how they follow me? Because they know I'm the one that feeds them. Hi, girls, I feed you. So they were pooping all over the place, which I don't mind it on the grass, but I did not want it on my porch, and they like to go over to my porch, and then they eat all my flowers. So we bought this, and it works great. But then they give me those sad eyes, and I let them out so they can run around, pick at stuff for a little bit. I don't know what that is. But this morning I collected like 4 eggs, which is really cool. And then I had 2 left over from yesterday. So then I have half dozen right now. Here's inside their coop. That corner is where they lay all their eggs. They're just all lined up in a row for me. It's so sweet. Huh. And I always say, thank you, girls. Thank you. Thank you for the eggies. And let's see the little bands on their leg. I used my label maker and put their name on it so I can tell them apart. These ones have like emerald colored feathers. They're so beautiful. The camera doesn't do it justice. And then the gray ones are the youngest out of all of them. They are supposed to lay green eggs. The shell is like a light green. But I don't think they've started laying yet because I only have brown eggs. And it's so cute because when they start laying, their first couple eggs are little tiny little eggs. They're so cute. And then they get bigger and bigger the more they lay. I think they're happy. Yeah. The dogs leave them alone. The cats leave them alone for the most part. I lost one chicken. It was 4th of July weekend. So they were only a couple months old. And it was when they were out running free. And Annie was curious. And she wanted to pounce on one. And she ended up getting a hold of one of the golden ones. And she killed her. And I think my reaction and Dawn's reaction was so severe. Not towards Annie, because it was not her fault, you know, but towards like ourselves. Like I was so emotional, so sad. I was sobbing, and Dawn was so sad. And when he gets sad, he gets angry pretty much. So he's like, "Why'd you leave Annie out here?" And I was like, "I didn't know she was out here, blah blah blah." And I went to my room and I cried. And Annie has not tried to touch the chickens ever since that. She has just stayed away. So I think she really felt bad. And I don't think she wanted to kill one. And she saw Dawn holding this dead chicken by her legs, upside down, you know, in his hand, ranting and raving about why was Annie out here alone with the chickens. And she realized what she had done, because it wasn't alive anymore, and I don't think she wanted that to be the result. So she realized that they're gentle, little gentle creatures, So we lost a chicken, but learned a lesson. Hi. The golden ones let me pet them more than any others. Okay, see how it just bared down like that? They started doing that once they started laying eggs. And that's how I figured out who was laying the eggs first. Hi, girls. Because I think it's like their stance for like letting the rooster come mount them. Because they never did it. See if I can get them to do it again. Hey. One of them did it for a second, and now they're like, "We know you're not a rooster." But they kind of like bear down and squat, like they're waiting for a rooster to come mount them and fertilize their eggs. And Nancy was the only one doing it at the time. Like, I would walk into the coop, and she would like run up to me and start squatting and holding in place, like, "All right, I'm right here, I'm ready." And I would like almost step on her, because normally they run away, you know, they don't want to get stepped on. But Nancy just wouldn't leave. And then when I would go into the coop to get the egg, Nancy would always come back into the coop and like watch what I was doing in there. She was the only one that would do it every single day. And these chickens, they don't go in their coop until it's time to go to sleep or lay an egg. So it was really funny that she saw me over there and wanted to see what was going on near her eggs. Now she doesn't care. And now that there's multiple eggs, usually I come out at sunup and I open up the door. I slide open the door and then I unlock this. So there's like a double lock, because we have coyotes and raccoons. So in the morning I come and I unlock this and I'll open this one up, and they'll come out, and then they don't go back in there till sundown, and they just walk themselves right back into the coop. It's the cutest thing. They just all follow each other. They know. So, hi girls, say goodnight. Oh. Good night.